It's another episode of Let's Sip, and my name is Chris Carter, and I'm your host. And today we have a very interesting guest. Not just one person, actually two people. Very interesting guests. Well, I can call them one person because they all came from one stomach at the same time. Yes, they are twins. So sometimes you can call twins like one, so two in one, I guess. And it's no other people than TwinsDntBeg, the influential, young, famous, stylish photographers from Ghana.
I'm even confused. Like
Right.
it's us that you're describing.
Yes, it's you.
Is
It's
it?
you.
Okay.
Oh, you don't think you're famous enough?
Well,
At least you know you're famous. There should be a little bit, like 20%, 30%.
Yeah, like
Well, I see you like
right
70.
now it's just like 10%.
Well, I see that you like 70% of fame.
Oh, wait till you hit 70.
Oh.
70 will be like.
Okay, guys, you're welcome to this podcast.
Merci.
And as you all know, that this podcast is that podcast where we talk about life and everything in between it. And we also talk about everything from different industries, people from different walks of life. And it can be from politics all the way to entertainment, all the way to just being a normal person.
Yeah.
Now, before we start, we have to actually pop this drink.
is it?
Yes. And the name of the drink that we're going to pop today is a champagne. The name of the champagne that we're going to pop today is Jaune Syrah Bouquet Sava, and it's a brut. Jaune Syrah Bouquet Sava, I think so. And it's a brut. So I'm going to give you guys to pop it, obviously. And it's a good day. Yeah, it's actually a good day to pop this because we're also celebrating the success of your photo exhibition, which we're going to be talking about on this show today.
Yeah. I hope I don't disgrace myself.
Okay, so do it professionally.
I get scared to pop this. Okay?
Do it the professional way.
And what's the professional way? As you can see, that I'm already flaming.
Yep.
Yay!
Not even one spill.
I know, right?
So
have you done this
ladies,
before?
Yeah, you have to tilt your glass.
Oh, have you worked as a waiter before?
Yeah.
Oh no, we just happen to work with a lot of drink brands, so
Okay.
we are kind of exposed and spoilt a bit.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm pouring I'm a waiter.
Nice.
C'est fini.
Right. All right. So cheers to more life and more successful events,
Yeah.
especially stuff that you do. Okay, since we just drank to congratulate you for your past event that just happened, which is the photo exhibition. First of all, how did you guys just pull that crowd? That's what I want to know.
Well,
how did it happen?
I think the crowd that came was even too small. We can even pull, very huge numbers because what we've been doing for the past, should I say 13 years, is just building relationship with people. So whoever you saw there is someone that we've actually served or kind of built type of relationship with. So they had to be there. They actually had no option than to be at our exhibition.
Wow. For me, I was actually very surprised, especially for the fact that I've been to so many exhibitions, especially art exhibitions, photo exhibitions. I thought it was just going to be one of those ones that you just come, you're just walking around. That's a nice picture. How much is that?
Yeah.
I thought it was one of those stuff. I got there and I saw the crowd. I was like, let's go. I was like, no. The crowd was like that of people coming to a nightclub. I was like, these guys these guys really pulled this out. In fact, congratulations. I must say congratulations on that. But were you overwhelmed with the crowd? Did you ever think that was going to happen?
Well, whatever you saw there was a bit expected. Because when we started the publicity for this photo exhibition, the kind of reception that we had, the kind of people sending in their reservations, it was overwhelming. So in a day we can just have about 200 or 300 people messaging us that they want to come for the photo exhibition. So we're expecting huge numbers that day, and it wasn't really surprising. I think people love TwinsDntBeg. Ghanaians love TwinsDntBeg. The world love us. They love whatever we do, and that's the reason why you saw everybody getting there.
Right,
Yeah.
right. Okay, so now back to you. You actually said people love TwinsDntBeg. Yes, we all love TwinsDntBeg.
Yeah.
But there are some times that you have gone out there to say things like, you know, people are hating on us and all that. You know, like.
Well, we all have haters. We all have haters.
Yeah.
You know, if the whole world loves you too, you should be scared about that. You know, it should be something very scary. So
Very
sometimes, you know, there should be a balance of haters. There should be a balance of lovers. You know, that makes the universe a bit more balanced.
Right.
So yeah.
Okay. But now, let's talk about how you even started with this. You said that you've been doing this for 13 years.
Yeah.
13 years. I would really love to ask how old, but, you know, maybe you would not like to say
Yeah,
how old you are.
We are young sugar daddies.
But 13 years, that's a lot of time.
I think we started early.
Very early.
Very early when
Secondary school, right? Yeah.
All right, when we were in senior high school, and that's where the dream started. So we actually from Kumasi, so we moved to Tema to chase the dream, the TwinsDntBeg dream, and one thing leads to the other. We've done so many things. We started by doing music. So if you remember around 2007, 2008, that was when you saw Sarkodie, Yapono, they were coming up. We were with them. You know, we had a song with D-Crime, with Yaosiki.
Oh, wow.
You know, we were part of that Tema movement, Trip-Hop. So that's why we have a link with music. Then we kind of like also had passion for filmmaking and acting. So we were even at some point starring in some TV series, which was shown on GTV and all that. So that's our link to films, actors, and filmmaking and all that.
Yeah.
And also movie premieres.
Yeah,
Back in KNUST, when, let's say, Shelley Frimpong Manson premiere a movie here in Accra, we also come and get the rights and take the movie to KNUST campus and do movie premieres, and also bring other celebrities also on campus to also do movie premieres. So with that, we also got producers, actors, and all the movie industry people also bringing them on campus. So it's like everybody knew us.
Okay.
You know, even from the onset, everybody knew us.
But what actually started this dream? Was it from like one of your parents? Was it from a family member? Or was it from just, one day we decided, okay, you know what? We like the entertainment business. Let's do this.
I think right from birth, we had this dream. We knew it would be this great.
It would be entertainment.
We didn't really know it would be entertainment, but we were kind of like geared towards. I mean, it started when we were in senior high school. You know, the hip hop and all that. Yeah, we used to follow that culture. So we were kind of like geared and towards that. So when we were done with senior high school, we moved to Tema, and that really cemented our journey. It started becoming clearer. So we started chasing after Ed. My big sister then had and knew this guy who owned the studio in Community One. So we got our first recording and started pushing it on radio and all that. And that's where the name TwinsDntBeg came from. The TwinsDntBeg name was actually birthed somewhere in 2007.
Right. So how did you switch from, trying to be musicians, trying to be, in front of the lenses to being behind the lenses this time around?
I think the one thing about entertainment industry and also finding yourself is more about, should I say, evolving from one thing to the other until you kind of like settle on whatever you really want to do or whatever pops your bubble for you. And since we are around a lot of celebrities, a lot of influencers, a lot of actors and all that, there wasn't anything to show. So we've got to be featured on a Hollywood movie as PAs to the producer and directors. So that's when we learned cinematography from. So we're always following them, carrying their cameras, serving the celebrities with tea, coffee, making sure they feel, and these were Hollywood celebrities shooting in Ghana. So we learned so much, especially so much on that set. And right after the set, we got our first camera from one of the cinematographers. When most of the times when they come to the country and they're leaving, they sometimes just
leave their stuff.
Their stuff here. So one had a small DSLR camera, and we decided to just buy from there, and we couldn't even afford the camera, and one of the Hollywood celebrities just paid the rest of the money for us, and his name is Oris Herrero.
Yes.
And anywhere
Yes,
we go,
Oris.
we always mention his name because he has been following our career ever since we started our photography industry. I think some few years when I was in London, he even hosted me.
Oh, that's sweet.
So he has been very supportive, especially when it comes to our career, and that's where the photography started from. We had the camera. We started taking pictures. It wasn't that great.
Yeah.
So we just started chasing others. It wasn't good. It was, trust me, it was so bad, So.
But the consistency actually.
Yeah. So we started following other photographers and trying to find out how come they achieved this image.
Yeah.
And most of the times, these people were just tossing us left and right. So we kind of like went to YouTube to learn most of the tricks in photography. So that's one place we also learned a lot, and the rest is, I don't know, passion, God, everything was consistency.
Yes, consistency.
And everything is meant to be, Yeah.
So what I'm getting from everything you just said right now is the part that you said that you served people.
Yeah.
I think
Did
in
a
life
lot
and
of
whatever that
serving.
you're doing, that you should not be afraid to serve.
No,
You can get to learn from there.
I don't think anyone can be successful without serving. Somebody
that.
must give you the platform to, to excel. People must hold your hand and take you up.
Yeah.
You can never go up alone.
Unless your parents are rich. That one cry, you can't even
No, but
you can't even survive there because you don't have any
Yes.
experience
Yeah.
to this world is like rough. So you need to learn all the basics in everything that you do before you can be able to survive wherever you find yourself.
Yes, and the irony of this whole thing is that people hear your name, TwinsDntBeg.
Yeah.
The first thing that comes into them, they're probably very cocky guys.
Oh.
they're
Which is
not
fine.
begging, they're not
Yeah,
begging.
which
But
is
from
fine.
everything you just said now,
Yeah.
you actually served.
A lot.
You actually you had
A lot.
to you had to learn.
Even Chris, you remember when we first met?
You
How
know,
many years ago?
and you were straight up with me. Hi, this is what we do. This is our artist. You even did artist management. You're like, this is
we manage a couple of huge artists,
in Ghana.
Yeah, you were like
Huge.
Yeah, because I remember when you came to me in the studio, this is my artist, and then, okay, can you put him on? And then next time, if I have another person, I'll bring, I was like, wow, okay, that's
Huge
cool.
artist.
First of all, I was like, you guys are managing him? Are
Yeah,
you
huge
serious?
artist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you've done a lot of things, from film to, management to music, and now
Everything.
photography. It's like you
Everything.
found your dream.
Yeah.
And also, one thing I also took away is, shout out to YouTube. Like,
Yeah,
you can learn everything on YouTube.
Everything is on
Everything
YouTube.
is on
Everything
YouTube.
is on
Everything is on
YouTube.
YouTube.
Everything is on YouTube.
Everything.
Maybe people are not taking advantage of that platform. You don't go there to just watch music videos.
Yeah,
There's a
yeah.
lot to learn from YouTube.
Yeah,
a lot.
yeah. You keep, climbing the bars.
Yeah.
You keep climbing the ladder. How does that make you feel? Are you scared? Are you scared that, okay, this is going to overwhelm us someday? Because right now, yeah, your name is in everybody's mouth, whether you like it or not.
Well, I think we're scared. We don't let it overwhelm us, in a sense that sometimes when you know where you're coming from,
You know where you're going.
you don't let things get into your
Into
head.
your head.
And we've seen so many people rise up to a certain level and drop like this. And one thing we learned from them is that they weren't able to manage that, should I say, that fame, that popularity. And what did we learn from it? You always have to be humble. You always have to let people rather take you up and not you take yourself up. So someone will see you in town and they'll be like, yo, you guys are so huge. You guys are... I'm like, okay, well, that's what people say. Your event was successful. Really, I didn't even see what happened that day, but thank you guys so much for coming.
The vision is to just sell Ghana and sell photography and just tell young creatives that it's possible to dream and make it happen. It only takes a bit of time. It's taken us probably 13 years to get here. So if you don't have patience and you can't be consistent with whatever dream that you are having, then I'm sorry, this is not for you.
So it's been very inspirational talking to you guys, and I'm sure people listening to you right now have taken something out of this, that success doesn't come easy and you need to keep on working on it and be consistent on your dreams. Now I want to say a very big shout out to Je me serai bouquet. a Cava Brut champagne for this beautiful champagne. I really loved it. How does it taste? Tell me.
Yeah, it tastes good. We've been taking a lot of champagnes here, and I don't mind taking this home.
Yeah, you don't mind taking it home. I like that. You know, so it tastes so good that you
Yeah.
don't mind taking it home. And I want to say a very big shout out to Urbano Hotel for this wonderful space. The space is cozy, beautiful, and as you can see, it's just, you know, mwah. And also Infobox Media for the podcast set. Thank you so much. And now it's time for us to wrap up. Thank you for listening in, and follow us on social media, and follow TwinsDntBeg on social media, and we'll see you in the next one.